Welcome to The Mace, my YouTube channel for political commentary and analysis. The title for my analysis today is The Nexus Between Rigathi Gachagua's planned impeachment and the Adani deals. As a way of introduction, I want to begin by saying that it can be very easy to profile or to give a politician a tag out of one statement when you want to eliminate him or to finish him. A case in point is Rigathi Gachagua's regrettable statement that this government is a government of shareholders. Hence, he has been given a tag of being an ethnic chauvinist and a tribal villager. But before we proceed, listen into this soundbite and judge for yourself.
Kama muko na shida na Wakikuyu, hamuko na shida na Wakikuyu kuliko sisi wa Kalenjin. Tuko na shida kubwa zaidi. Sawa? Lakini ikifika mahali unatofautisha maneno, unaweka maneno ya tofauti za kijamii kando, unatafuta serikali kwanza.
There you have it. That is a soundbite recorded of the president when he was balkanizing and mobilizing tribes against each other. To judge correctly, we should go beyond words and look at the actions, because all of us, and none of us is exempted of somewhat accusations of our biases or prejudices. But to really judge us correctly, let's look at the actions. Now, I want us to go forward and look at the appointments of cabinet secretaries before the dissolution and the formation of the broad-based government. Three key ministries we should not get our eyes off are those that are touching on the deals that the Adani group has expressed interest in. So the Ministry of Energy, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Transport, all those were found to be having a disproportionate representation of one community. The Minister for Transport was Murkomen, the Minister for Energy was Chirchir, and the Health Services Authority, there is one Kimtai. Actions speaks louder than words. And let me play for you another soundbite on why Rigathi Gachagua might have been targeted because he refused to play ball. And to play ball in the deals that are touching on the Adani group. Listen into this soundbite.
Those are the people. And their names that you know. They are the people who thought that Wamushomba or Nelson cannot be elected without their nod. So who are they? They are the people who think even today, all deals that are done by, including this Adani thing, they must rubber stamp. And who are they?
There you have it. Wamushomba alleges that there are people who claim to own the government, and for any deal to go through, they must rubber stamp it. My only worry is that the key people, whether that be in the energy ministry, parastatals like EPRA, like KPC, like Port Authority, Kenya Port Authorities, there is a disproportionate and overrepresentation of one community. So let's ask ourselves a rhetorical question, which is, why is this scandalous deal being supported by, whether it is the new, in the broad-based government, by the new appointed CSS, why are they supporting this deal? Opio Wandai recently looked at the deal with Adani with Ketraco, which is a deal worth over 670 billion. Why are they supporting this scandalous deal? This is what I want us to look into now. It is obvious because Adani Group has probity issues and thereby are very lackadaisical when it comes to matters integrity. The Hindenburg report that Samson Cherargei mentioned in the parliament, in the Senate, has found Adani to be involved in manipulation of taxes, and they have been found to be doing what in the Times of India call dirty deals. And the oligarchs, whether that's be the oligarchs playbook, whether that's be Adani, whether that's be Mukesh Ambani, whether that's be the Guptas, is to find governments that will allow them to do deals that are questionable. And now, I must commend the three senators, Okiom Tata, Sifuna, and Samson Cherargei for poking holes on fundamental issues on this deal. Would you imagine that after the 30 years lease, the Adani groups will have 18% eternal stake? Another probity issues, another questionable agreement on the contract, that after the 30 years lease, 470 million will be paid annually to Adani, and that is at the rate of 10% inflation. Also the fate of the employees, but which is also interesting, that they will be now under Adani Group, they will be employees of Adani Group, and also that they will be able to be shifted from not only JKIA but to work in any other airport, and if they are disagreeable with that, they can also get a handshake. Now, whether Mbadi's sarcasm with the jibe that he wondered the efficiency of the government when on March the 1st, when Adani tabled their proposal, it had also been served in the Transport Ministry, Kenya Airports Authority, and the Treasury simultaneously. Now, my own research found that on the 22nd of May, there is a raw footage of a picture of Adani Gautam with a convicted murderer who is serving a life sentence for killing an environmentalist, and he is the supplier of Adani's group cement company, Ambuja. Now, interestingly, and this would bring into context why the airport staff would be able to be shifted anywhere, is it maybe because if you refuse to play ball, or if you ask questions at what is happening at the JKIA, you can be shifted to any other airport? I say this because one of the most common shady deals conducted at the airports and this is why the airport infrastructure is also the port of entry into a country, is very delicate, because it has been found by CIA and Interpol that most of the gold smuggling and narcotics and currency are done through airport entries. A case in point is Misrata, which is the airport of the second largest airport in Libya. Last week, 100 kilograms of gold and 5 million euro in cash were found in an aeroplane bound for Turkey. And Turkey, Dubai, and Chennai in India have been found to be the leading gold smuggling and narcotics airport entries. I must commend. I must not also not forget commending the whistleblower Nelson Amenya, because otherwise the JKA airport would have been gone. And not only that, that would have been the beginning of now state capture of all the institutions that they are interested in, and key of them are infrastructural departments. It is now just the judiciary, head by Koome, that is now not doing their part, because the parliament, even with the public accounts committee led by Kossing, are seemingly doing the right job to really poke holes into this Adani group. Kossing has ordered a report by Nancy Gathangu, the Auditor General, about this Adani group. The judiciary are quiet. They are still mute on anything about this Adani group. And that is even after egregious violation of the PP Act 2023, that how could the government single source, which is a private PIP on a public delicate infrastructure. And it's emerging now that there were other companies that were interested, and that is the GMR and an American company were interested in the same. That's my take on this Adani, the nexus between Adani and Gachagua's impeachment. This is the this is the your go-to YouTube channel for current political analysis, featuring the intrigues of Kenyan politics and the continent of Africa generally. We seek to do research and fact check to bring you to be the leading purveyors of truth and truth only. If you like this channel, please kindly share, subscribe, and we will appreciate. Thank you and God bless.